board at 4:05 p.m. In attendance for today's meeting is Andrew Joyce, our chairman of the county legislature, and our deputy county executive, Ann Lynch, and myself, Albany County Clerk Bruce Higley. The first item on the agenda is we have some prior meeting minutes to address. So at this time, I'd like to request a motion to accept the minutes of the September 13th, 2023 meeting.
I'll make that motion.
And I will second it. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstention? The motion is carried. I'd now like to entertain a motion to accept the meeting minutes of October 16th, 2023.
Motion.
And I will second it. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstention? Motion is carried.
Let's take a motion to accept the minutes for the November 13th, 2023 meeting.
Motion.
Second, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Minutes for the November 13th, 2023 meeting passed unanimously.
Thank you. So just a little housekeeping. Thank you very much for bearing with us on that. So we're going to start the agenda today with contract number 1473-23, Department of Sheriff's Department. The vendor is Denoyer Chevrolet. The estimated amount is $75,019.24. The estimated term is 11/24/23 to 11/23/20. There's some error on that, so it should be 11/23 of 2024. And the fiscal impact for this is 100% county funded. I open the floor for comments and questions.
Hi, Tina Harris with the Albany County Sheriff's Office. Purchasing issued a bid. Denoyer Chevrolet was the lowest vendor to submit a bid. Well, was the vendor to submit the bid with the correct color. This is to replace 2 vehicles that we have in headquarters.
Any other comments or questions? Entertain a motion.
Motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstention? Your motion is carried. Next on the agenda is contract 1507-23 to Departments of Correctional Facility. The estimated amount is $49,875. Estimated term is 12/15/23 to 12/14/24. It is the scope of service, the replacement of Simplex Node 14 control panels. The fiscal impact for this project is 100% to the county. Open the floor for comments and questions.
Hi, Tina Harris with the Albany County Correctional Facility. This is to replace a Simplex node control panel. It ties into the facility's main alarm system. A request for a bid was done, and the cost is $49,875.
My apology for not giving the vendor's name. It's Empire Electric.
Empire Electric, sorry, yes.
Any other further comments or questions? Entertain a motion.
Motion. Second.
All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Any abstention? Motion's carried. Next on the agenda is contract number 1508-23, Department of Correctional Facility. Vendor is David Kincaid. The estimated amount is $49,400.97. The estimated term is 12/15/23 to 12/14/24. The scope of service, Icon System for standalone toilets on housing units at the Albany County Correctional Facility. This is 100% county funded. I open the floor for comments and questions.
Yep, this is a water system for all the housing units toilets. They're standalone toilets. It's going to reduce contraband and also control some of the water usage and lower the bills, hopefully. This is the system in place. Icon is a sole source. Icon came in on a bid, and it's a phasing process. The overall cost was about $180,000, so we're phasing it in piece by piece.
Okay. Any other comments or questions? Entertain a motion.
Motion.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Any abstention? Motion's carried.
Thank you.
Next on the agenda is contract 1479-23, Department of the Board of Elections. The vendor is No Inc. The estimated amount is $59,726. Estimated term is 1/1/24 to 12/31/24. And it's a contract with No Inc. for the maintenance of software for our electronic poll books. The fiscal impact is 100% to the county. I open the floor for comments and questions.
Melissa Cremani, the Republican deputy. So like we said, No Inc. provides our electronic poll books, so we've been using them as a vendor for the past 4 years.
Any other comments or questions? Entertain a motion.
Motion.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Any abstention? Motion is carried. Good luck.
Thank you.
Next on the agenda is contract 1481-23. The department is Board of Elections. The vendor is NTS. The estimated amount is $97,965. The estimated term is 1/1/24 to 12/31/24. And they are seeking a renewal for its maintenance agreements with NTS Data Services LLC, which is the developer and sole point of support and the maintenance of Apex voter registration. Now, this is also 100% county funded. I open the floor for comments and questions.
Melissa Cremani, again, from the Board of Elections. NTS, we've been using their software for the past 18 years, and this is our annual maintenance agreement.
Any other comments or questions? Entertain a motion?
Motion.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Abstention? Motion carried. Next on the agenda is contract 1492-23, the Board of Elections. Vendor is Vincey's Printing. The estimated amount is $99,999. The estimated term is 1/1/24 to 12/31/24. And they are seeking a one-year term with Vincey's Printing, which will provide ballot stock paper on an as-needed basis for primary, general, and special elections that are going to be held within 2024. This is 100% county funded. I open the floor for comments and questions.
Melissa Cremani, Republican Deputy. So since we do all of our ballot printing in-house, we need to have paper, and Vincey is the lowest bid, and we've been using them for years. And next year is a presidential year as well, so,
Okay.
I heard.
yeah.
Any quick comments or questions? Entertain a motion?
Motion.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Any abstention? Motion is carried.
Thank you very
We'd like
much.
to have heard from that guy next to you.
Next time.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Next on the agenda is contract 1476-23. Department is Public Works. Vendor is Creighton Manning Engineering LLP. The estimated amount is $7,500. The estimated term is 11/27/23 to 11/27/24. The scope of service is supplemental agreement with Creighton Manning Engineer LLP for additional engineering services. It's 100% county funded. Open floor for comments or questions.
Hi, Bruce, Lisa Raimondo, DPW Commissioner. Yes, we are asking for an additional $7,500. The construction extended beyond the 20 weeks we estimated in the RFP, so these fees will cover the extra expenses.
And that's all covered in your budgeted amount?
Yes, we have bonding authority for this additional amount.
Good, thank you.
Yes.
Any other questions or comments? Entertain a motion?
Motion.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Any abstention? Motion's carried. Next on the agenda is contract number 1512-23. Department is Roads and Maintenance. The vendor is Traffic Markings, Inc. The estimated amount is $47,750. The estimated term is 12/4/23 through 6/4/24. The scope of service is purchase of a used crew cab flatbed truck for the purpose of the following: road striping paint truck. It is 100% county funded. I open the floor for comments or questions.
Hi, so yes, this truck is going to follow behind our striping truck. 2 men can be on either side, or women, and they'll be putting cones out so that it'll prevent cars from driving over the newly painted surface. So this is a great addition to our new used striping truck.
Very good. Any other comments or questions? Entertain a motion?
Motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? Motion's carried. Next on the agenda is contract 1516-23. Again, it's maintenance roads and bridges. The vendor is Greenman Peterson, Inc. The estimated amount is $71,900. The estimated term is 1/1/24 to 12/31/24. The scope of service, the extension of the contract with Greenman Peterson for the construction inspection services for Crumpkill Road Bridge over the Normanskill. This one doesn't have any fiscal impact on it.
There
This
should-
one is just a time change, correct?
It's just a time change.
Yeah,
Time change only?
Yes.
Okay, so for the record, this is a time change only. Any other comments or questions?
So this project was supposed to be constructed this year, and it slipped into next year. So basically, we're extending construction inspection contract so that they'll be available for next year's construction season.
Okay, so the original one was to be done in 2023 then, correct?
Correct. Yeah, the bridge, so yeah, we didn't get bidders for the project, and we had to rebid it 2 more times, so it's gonna be constructed next year.
That's interesting.
Yeah. People were very busy evidently with other projects, and this is more of a smaller project. So,
Okay, any other comments or questions? Entertain a motion?
Motion.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Any abstentions? Motion's carried. Next on the agenda is contract number 1491-23. Department is Residential Healthcare Facility. The vendor is Capital District Transportation Authority. Estimated amount is $45,000. Estimated term is 1/1/24 through 12/31/26. CDTA will provide universal access to its entire route network for Shaker Place employees. The service options include CDTA's regular fixed route, Star, Paratransit, Flex, On Demand, Northway Express, Thruway Express commuter services. CDTA will also expand the number of stops of the Route 117 bus at Shaker Place by 10 per day, Mondays through Fridays. This is 100% county funded. Open the floor for comments and questions.
Hi, Mark Olson from Shaker Place, and we feel that this agreement with CDTA will really help with our recruitment and retention. Having the bus back to our front door 10 times a day at a price actually lower than we're paying now to CDTA for a limited access, I think this is going to be a great thing for us.
Win-win.
Yeah.
Any other comments or questions?
Yes, I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, this is something, this is major. It's a big victory for Albany County and your employees out of Shaker Place. The employees have been advocating for this for years, through the pandemic, and the public as well. So increasing the accessibility, and it's great for recruitment, it's great for individuals who want to visit, and so great work. Glad to see it.
Thank you.
Ian?
I'm going to have to abstain from a vote on this. I'm a current board member of CDTA. And with that cap, I'm well aware of this agreement, so to err on the side of caution here, I'll abstain from the vote.
Okay, then I'll make the motion to accept.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Any abstentions? One abstention. Motion's carried. Next on the agenda is
But I would say, Mark, nice job.
Thank you.
Oops. Next on the agenda is contract number 1477-23. Department is the Public Defender. Vendor is the New York State Defenders Association. The estimated amount is $48,360. Estimated term is 1/1/24 to 12/31/24. Scope of services to access to and software maintenance, new software releases and training for the Public Defender's client management system. Okay, this is broken down into two funded impacts. The county is going to pick up 26% of this. The state is going to pick up $74,000, or 74% of this. The estimated amount will be $48,360. I'll open the floor for comments or questions.
Keith Bellato, Director of Accounts with the Public Defender's Office. This would be a one-year extension of our contract with New York State Defenders Association. We moved our platform into the cloud in April of 2022, and this would extend us through the end of next year, 12/31/24.
Okay, very good. You good? Yep, very good. Thank you. Any other comments or questions? Entertain a motion?
Take the motion.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Any abstention? Motion's carried. Next on the agenda is contract number 1511-23. Department is the Public Defender. Vendor is Gideon's Promise. The estimated amount is $26,000. The estimated term is 1/26/24 through 7/31/26. The scope of service to Albany County Public Defenders will be provided 24 days of training between January 2024 and July of 2026, including an orientation from January 26 through 28 of 24, 2-week initial training from January 13 through 27, 24, and 4 subsequent weekends offered semi-annually. This is 100% state funded. Open the floor for comments or questions.
Keith Bellato again. So this is our second set of public defenders that we'll be sending to Gideon's Promise. In addition to the extensive 24 days of training that they receive over a 2.5-year period, it also allows the Public Defender's Office to be a partner with Gideon's Promise, which has a benefit of they have partnerships with law schools across the country, and there's possible placement of law school grads in our office. So we have one that we're we're interviewing for next year, for next fall coming up, and then we hope in the subsequent year we'll have several that will be interviewing and possibly joining us at the Public Defender's Office.
Any other comments or questions? Any motion?
Motion.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Any abstentions? Carried.
Thank you.
And last item on our agenda today is contract 1475-23, Department of Safety Net, Emergency Aid for Adults. The vendor is Homeless and Travelers Aid Society. The estimated amount is $60,638. The estimated term is 10/1/23 to 9/30/24. The scope of service, the provision of homeless/housing emergency services program that provides after-hours, weekends, and holiday coverage to serve individuals and families who present as homeless by assisting them to access needed emergency shelter during Code Blue days. Now, this fiscal impact is broken into two percentages. The county will pick up 41.50%, and the state will pick up 58.50%, and the estimated amount again is $60,638. And now open the floor for comments or questions.
Hi, Erin Stackwitz from the Department of Social Services. The homeless and travelers were mandated by Code Blue, by the state, for Code Blue purposes, to shelter any individuals or homeless families should the temperature fall below 32 degrees based on the wind chill. We have two components. HADIS calls monthly provider meetings, which includes mental health, CDTA, the police department, Department of Social Services, the HAC van, to meet monthly to talk about Code Blue issues and how we can continue to serve the homeless population. The second component is an on-site HADIS person to provide assistance to the Department of Social Services staff for any homeless individual or family who comes into the building who is not eligible for temporary housing assistance through the public welfare system, and or they refuse to apply. Last year, we served over 800 individuals who refused to apply or who were not eligible to apply for temporary housing assistance. So this will be extremely beneficial for us to have HADIS on site to assist our staff, and also for HADIS to call the Code Blue nights and hold those monthly meetings to ensure coordination.
Any other comments or questions? Entertain a motion.
Motion.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Any abstention? The motion is carried. Thank you. Before we close the Contract Administration Board, I'd like to put contract number 1442-23 on the agenda. The estimated amount is $99,500. The estimated term is 11/17/23 to 11/17/24. And the estimated amount is $99,500. 100% county funded. I now open the floor for approving the contract.
One minor clerical error, I think it's 99,900.
Yes, it is, 900, 99,900. Thank you.
On that change, Mr. Clerk, I'll make a motion to adopt.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstention? The motion is carried. My apologies for that. Now I'll entertain a motion to close the Contract Administration Board meeting.
Motion.
Second. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Any abstentions? Closed.